thankful for allowing me to speak here this afternoon. I hope everybody can hear me. Most of the time when I speak, I'm used to speak through a microphone, which helps me out a little bit, but I think I can speak loud enough for you to hear me tonight. The first thing I would like to do is just introduce myself as who I am. Tell you about Joe Lynch. Not Joe Lynch, the candidate of Sheriff of Franklin County, but Joe Lynch. And then we'll get to that part about Joe Lynch, the Sheriff of Franklin County. But I want you to know me, hear it from me. Because sometimes when we hear about people, we hear things that we can't verify or know. But when you hear it directly from the person, and then if you got any concerns or questions, I will be more than glad to answer anything about me. And I think that's important to know the individual. I was born in Halifax County. At the age of 6, my family moved to Nash County, where I grew up. From there, I'm the 5th of 12 siblings. I came from a very large family. My mother and father are deceased at this time. But my family raised me to be honorable, to work hard. And they taught me if I work hard and listen, good things could happen in my life. And I think I've done that to a degree. I'm married to a lovely woman by the name of Annette. She is a school counselor in Wake County. I have 3 kids that I taught and raised them the same way my mother and father raised me. To work hard, try to stay out of trouble the best you can. Sometimes you stomp your feet. But I'm very proud of them. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she's a registered nurse. My son works for the large trucking company out of Alabama. And my youngest daughter now is a senior at A&T University. Will be graduating this May with a bachelor's degree in journalism and mass communication. So they have lived up to the creed that I taught them to be, even though they have broke me along the way. they have stayed out of trouble. And I believe in that. I believe in hard work and doing the right thing. I believe in being honest. Integrity go a long ways with me. That's the kind of person I am. I will tell you a little bit about me in a professional way now. I joined the United States Marine Corps, and I served 4 years. From there, I joined Edgecombe County Sheriff Office, which I served for 5 years. Upon leaving Edgecombe County Sheriff Office, I became a member of North Carolina Highway Patrol, and that's how I ended up in Franklin County. Believe it or not, I had never even visited Franklin County, and I just lived over in Nash County until I was stationed here. And of course, when you join the patrol, they send you wherever they see fit to send you. Right out of basic school, you have no say-so about that. But I came here in 1982, and my first duty station here, you have to spend at least 2 years. And I said, after being here first couple months, well, I'll be glad when those 2 years is over with. Here's 32 years later, I'm still here in Franklin County. So they tell you something. I've learned a lot of great people here in this county, and I think I've served the citizens of Franklin County very well in my capacity when I worked here as a state trooper in the Highway Patrol, and even more than that when I was a supervisor in Franklin County, which covered Advanced Warning in Franklin County. From there, I retired in 2002, and I went on in 2004 and went back to work with the state as a fraud investigator with the North Carolina Industrial Commission in conjunction with the Attorney General's Office, which I do fraud investigations, which I covers the eastern part of North Carolina from Raleigh, which includes Raleigh down to Wilmington over to South Carolina line, which takes up a great deal of my time there. So that tells you just a little bit about my law enforcement background. I have 34 years of law enforcement service, 38 years of community service. That's including the 4 years with the United States Marine Corps. So I take pride in my background work. That's just to tell you a little bit about that. And I just want to